is up, everybody? So, I just woke up, so give me some patience with this one. Okay, let me see. So, I've been hearing about this whole internet block basically from, Europe. So, I'm guessing Europe is making it to where, and there's other countries. I know it's not just Europe, but I'm focusing just on Europe for this one because we got a video here to watch. But it seems like 18-year-olds and younger are being blocked from watching some UK president or not president, some UK videos, which I know we're actually going to be watching one, which I do watch this guy. Huge shot out. Yep, huge shout out to this guy. Huge shout out to this guy. You know, like like I watch his videos, get my news stuff, and all that. So we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna have some stuff to talk about. Before we do watch this, there is a huge internet thing going on right now that is all about the government's trying to censor everybody's internet usage, which is fucked. I think I made a video on it. Who knows? Nowadays, I make videos about everything anymore, so but we are gonna listen to this, and then we're gonna talk about
We
it.
need to
So
talk about what's happening
turn this down a little bit so it's not super
in the
loud. There we
UK
go.
right now. Because if this gets worse, I will be leaving this country. You see,
That's fucked up. Hopefully they can figure some shit out, cause where else is he gonna go, my dude? I mean, I know he can go other places and shit, but the the empire that he has, which whatever. If you don't like him, I don't care. If you guys find the factor that he jokes about an empire not funny or whatever, but what is he gonna do with his empire? The empire is going to fall if he has to move.
today I woke up to a notification that one of my videos had been restricted because it violates local law. And let me
Which that's fucked up. Just because it's the local law, like, what would he have had to have said in his video to make it against UK law?
really emphasize this. TikTok themselves don't have a problem with this video. In fact, it can still be watched by everyone else outside.
See, that's weird. Like, it's only the UK that this is happening to him in. He could, I mean, if you're an American, you could still watch it. If you're in any other country that allows TikTok, you can watch it. If it's just the UK, that's kind of fucked because it's well, why is it just UK? I understand right now that UK is trying to go through some law bullshit of EU EU to what's the word I'm looking for? Watch over internet. That's not the word I was looking for, but close enough. Let's see here. So in Europe, the European Union, you have the right to access you're paid for online contract services for under 18-year-olds. So yeah, this is why I needed the other word. It's taking steps to protect under 18-year-olds online by implementing measures to verify users' age before accessing certain content. The EU aims to establish a common minimum age across member states for minors to access social media platforms, which I think it was I heard that there was somewhere they're thinking about making the user thing be 16 instead of 18. I don't. That could be false. Not 100% sure. But let's get
Of
back
the
into this.
UK. Bro, and when your local law is more strict than the infamously sensitive TikTok guidelines, you know that something is cooked. Now, it was
Yeah, you definitely do, cause like there's been a few videos that I had put on TikTok. They were separated. So didn't lose my TikTok stuff. Didn't any of that bullshit. But what did end up happening, is they completely made my video non-watchable. They made it to where it was deleted, blah blah blah. So definitely is something fishy going on. If TikTok isn't the reason that your video is getting deleted slash blocked whatever from viewers.
Removed under the UK's new Online Safety Act, which I'm sure you guys have heard of by now. It's supposed to protect children from harmful content online, but we're less
Just
than
read
2
that.
weeks in, and it's already taking down literal
Some
news.
Gaza and Ukraine post blocked under new age checks. That's because of just like the war stuff, isn't it? Like they're trying to censor like the war propaganda. I'm guessing. Which I mean, like I get it. Like you want to get the propaganda shit off of your streets, off of your socials, off of everything. I get it. But why not just go after those people? I mean, maybe it's not as easy. Like I get the factor that it could possibly just not be as easy. Like maybe it's like maybe there's just too many of these companies or non-organized places and shit are just like out here just throwing all this stuff out there and there's just no way to stop them. Like I get that factor, but like isn't that why we're supposed to have government to go after said people and blah blah blah? But
Reports. The news
you
and
know,
flow of information has to be a protected space in every country. And by taking down my videos so that under 18s don't see them, that means everyone in the country over the age of 18 don't see it either. And again, I'll reiterate, this video wasn't even sensitive enough for TikTok to have a problem with it. This has to be called out
that's fucked
now
up.
and as early as possible, because it starts with one video on TikTok, but before you know it, people in this country will have to be using VPNs to keep up to date with the news. Just let that sink in. And I'm 100% serious when I said, if this gets worse, I'm out. Guys,
Man, that's fucked up. Because 100%, like if you're censoring like the younger generations, then that literally means that majority of the time, like if you're a content creator, that your content's not going to get pushed out to people anymore, because a lot of the times the younger generation is what watches a lot of these big time creators. You know what I mean? Like even if it is just like their parents being like, here's my phone, go away, leave me alone. Still somebody that's under the age of 18 that'll be watching videos just so their parents can go do what they want to. Which more power to you, do you? Like my opinion on it, if you're gonna allow your children to just walk around and view whatever they want from your channels and shit, you should technically be like looked into. But I digress. But the only reason I do say this is because I had an ex who would hand her children any device possible that she had in her vicinity just to make them go the fuck away so she could lay in bed and be lazy all day. So that's literally the only reason that I'm saying that the way I did. Like but outside of that, that is pretty fucked. Like why do we need to be censoring people that are over the age of 18? Like I know I understand there will be people saying, well, it's because like the government doesn't want us to see this, the government doesn't want us to do this, the government wants to be sure that they control what we see. I understand all that. Maybe it's time that I don't know if it's possible or not, but maybe it's time that we take back control of our internet usage from every country. Not America, not Europe, not Russia, wherever. We just take back our internet usage how we want to. Like a huge place I believe needs to take back their own internet usage and do what the fuck they want to is North Korea, China, but we know how those places are ran. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this bullshit. I think it's fucked. Like I don't believe like maybe that's why my channels and shit have been kind of slacking lately. Is because I did have a lot of viewership from the UK. I had a decent viewership from like some other places around the UK, but it was my main viewership is UK and USA. Like those are where my main viewers come from, and it's kind of seems like some of the views and stuff that I would be getting either stream wise, video wise, whatever wise, like they've been going down a lot lately. Like, don't get me wrong, like for those that have watched, have followed and all that, like huge shout out to you guys. Like right now it's seeming to be a struggle of a time for content creators, period. Like it's obviously not going anywhere. Content creation is going to continue to still go. Like, even though there are plenty of people out here who be like, content creation is going to die at some point. So you need to do a real job. You need to do real shit, blah, blah, blah. Fuck those retards that want to think that way. Which I mean, I dated somebody that was like that too. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about this shit. I think it's fucked. We need to take back our internet usage, data, and everything. That's just like these retarded companies out here fucking taking our data and selling it to other people and shit. Fucking dumb shit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.